Okay. Looks like we're recording. I'm just going to go ahead and put on my face shield. This is the bowl of death. It's tried to kill me twice and almost a third time. So now we've got it secured in there about as good as I can figure out how to do it. I got Longworth chuck here, face plate with some hot glue on this side. This is going to be the bottom. And I'm going to try to take a little of this outer ring that I glued in there earlier today, fair amount earlier. And I'll be starting with the Easy Wood carbide roughing tool. And I'm just going to try and take this down to an angle because I want a slanted lip on here, so rim. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to start at 400 because I'm not sure how fast I want this to spin. I'm just going to use the corner of this tool here, hoping it will take it easy on me. I should mention that this whole setup is fairly heavy, so it takes a minute to spin down. This edge is fairly erose from 18 segments that I put on. They joined up very nice. But I'm making this recording basically for my friend Bill, who wanted to witness my possible destruction. So, anyways, this seems to be going okay so far. Let's keep going. I should mention that about the first 2 times this thing tried to kill me, there's 32 segments in here set up tangential to the center, so they hit it at a slant. And as I turned it thinner, decided it was going to explode, and I was standing in the line of fire. One chunk caught me almost virtually between the eyes, cut the bridge of my nose. So I decided I kind of had enough of it, and I let it sit for a while. But it bugged me, so I gathered up the 7 pieces of it and glued them back together. So I made sure I stood clear of the line of fire. First time I didn't have my face shield on. So what I did the second time was I stood clear and think I got it spinning up too fast and it just couldn't stand the centrifugal force. So I never did find all the pieces of it that time. They're still around here someplace. So I decided what I would try to do is glue it back together one more time and put this heavier rim around it. I cut off what was left of the old rim and I manufactured this one out of some walnut. The staves are walnut and maple. And I decided I would put half as many on the outside segments as there were on the inside. So they mostly come up 2 and 2. So, but when I was turning this true again, so I had a nice round circumference to set into a rabbet in the outside. One of these segments, actually I think it was this one right here, split, and you could actually see air through it, or daylight I guess I should say. So I glued it up and I clamped it and left it overnight, and then this morning I measured it and it was true again. So I cut this rabbet to size, and as soon as I cut it, I released the clamp off of here, put some glue in here and set it up so it didn't have a chance to explode again. So anyways, that's where we are right now. And this looks like it's maybe going to work okay. I got one flat spot left right here. So I don't want to take too much off of this. And this center part in here under this faceplate is about a 3.5 inch diameter hole. So I made this little maple bowl here, and this is set so it fits perfectly in the center. And we're going to make this into a chips and dip bowl. So that's why the rim is around the outside again. So I'll put all food safe finish on this, and I sanded this little bowl down to 600 grit, and it's smooth, so it's beautiful. Finish turning this and get rid of that. Oh, there's a couple of flat spots. This is the biggest one, so I'll turn till I can get rid of those. And we'll see what happens then. Yeah, I think it's just one little wee tiny bit left there. We'll go after that. This is nice and smooth again now. Okay, I think we might have it. Nope, still a little bit there yet. But I don't have to go too much farther because I'm going to put a round on that rim. But the rest of it looks great. Feels good. Getting a little bit thinner, it's starting to sound hollow. So we'll be careful here. Well, that's looking and feeling better. Still got a couple of low spots here. I wish I had a negative rake scraper. I'll get one of these days. But the finisher seems to have done its job nicely. If you go with these carbide bits, if you go easy along the side, they'll work as a scraper. You can get a shear scrape with them, but you have to be gentle. Okay, we'll take a little more off this bottom here. Tiny lip left, where I didn't want to get the tool too close and jam it into the longer chuck, so I'll take that off of there first. It's sharp and it's nasty. This thing still has at least one more chance to kill me, but I just don't want to get cut up in the process. So still running nice and true. I'm going to stay at 400. At 410. Sounds more like a shotgun. Anyway, I'm going to stay with the rougher. I actually sanded this up last night, so to 600 grit. It's very nice. So it's I'm just going to take off this sharp edge, and then I'm going to start working inside like I did outside. I think I'm going to try to Okay, that still feels pretty good. And that slowed me down 15 RPM. Okay. face shield back on. I'll go back to the rougher. That sounds a little more solid. Got some of it out of here. There's still a pretty hefty ridge down in, well, probably to half an inch or so from the bottom. Still a little bit of glue squeeze out, but not bad. So I guess I got pretty good glue right to the bottom, all the way through that rabbit joint. Yeah, so I think I've still got something hanging on to keeping me alive. Now I had been using a parting tool just to get a nice sharp corner in there, but I think I'll go back to the rougher. Ooh, there's a chip off the corner of this. That's not helping me. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn this 90 degrees, or maybe 180. All right, that's better. Let's try that. Attack of the Swarf Monster. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Oh, we still got a long way to go to get to the bottom. I want to probably try to keep this about 1/4 of an inch, the same as I did on the bottom. We're getting there. Okay, I'm just touching the bottom there now. Oh, not quite. Thought I saw some maple. Got about 1/4 of an inch to go. Yeah, I don't know how much. I think I still got lots of depth, but okay, I'm on the bottom. Sounds like somebody going scuba diving or something, I don't know. I don't know how much further I should go. I think I might get a little thinner up at on the edge here. Give me a little more angle to the rim here, because I don't think I want to get too much farther, or I'll get right off of that rabbit, and I don't want that. But I'm all the way to the bottom, that's for sure. There's a little lip there yet that's got to come out, but I'll worry about that once I get it thinned out a little more. Maybe be able to see we're all the way into the bottom here now. Basically that's glue and some wood. Get that out of there with the something or other. I don't know. A little sanding and I think we're there. Let's have a look. About 3/8. It tapers right to about 1/4. It's about a half right there, but again, I'm not sure how thin I want it right on that corner. I think I'm just going to clean that. Rest of that corner up and leave it that thickness. So aside from a little corner work in here, precision corner work, I'm going to leave that and then we'll just do some sanding. So I'm pretty happy with the shape here now, and I still have a little bit to take out just right at the bottom here where the rim matches up to the bottom. So I'm gonna have some smaller carbide tools that I like using very much because I can get a little more accurate with them. I'm not 5:55. Like a timer, eh, Billy? Also have a detailer in these smaller gadgets. I want to get a one-way detailer, or easy wood. I like them with a little longer handle. Good. Okay, I think I'll lose the jam chuck. And we'll start off with some 80 grit. $400. Yeah, I may have to just touch the bottom here with a chisel yet. Yeah, I'm not going to start the dust collector here. It's pretty loud, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit the bottom of this with Big Red here a little bit. See if I can get rid of this little line that I left. There's a little bit of glue, but there's some other glue in spots here from when I re-glued it the third time. So let's see if we can get rid of that. $500. Yeah, that's just about got it. It's a little bit here and a little bit more towards the outside here. And we'll take a little bit. Just a touch right there. Well, maybe I can sand that off. Yeah, let's try that. stay with 80. Okay, I'm going up to 100 grit all the way. Well, I'm going to have to hurry up. Batteries in the camera are getting a little low. So, that's okay. I'm going to pop up to 220. $3.30. $600. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll give her a little air blasting. I'll be back. Okay, here's what we got after I took the faceplate off. Gary, you are right about softening the hot glue up. Came off real easy. But here in Canada we can't get denatured alcohol. So what we use is this methyl hydrate. And it does seem to be an exact replacement for denatured alcohol. I can tell you it smells a lot like Zinsser. So, I mean, it must be denatured. And it says right on here, replaces or thins shellac. So, that's the stuff. Anyway, I didn't want to have to try and chuck this back up, because I wasn't sure how to go about it and get a decent result and not kill myself. So what I did was I just used my palm sander with some 220 on it, smooth it up real good, and then I used my 2-inch sanding disc with some 2000 grit on it, and I mean it's beautiful. So anyways, that's the final result until we go ahead and put some finish on it. And we're going to use Howard Feed and Wax. This stuff seems to make a beautiful finish, and it smells fantastic. So we'll be using that on the big bowl and the little bowl. So there is going to be our finished chips and dip bowl when it has some finish on it. So we won't bother showing you the details of putting the finish on, and we're just going to put it on the same way as they recommend on the bottle. So we'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, we're back. Here is the finished product. Looks pretty good. The Howard Feed and Wax really brought up the color on the walnut. It's just remarkable. And you can't even hardly tell where it tried to kill me. So everything's still in one place on me. This thing seems to be in one piece. Here's the little bowl that sits in the center of it. I got about a 1/16 inch of backlash there, and it fits pretty nice in the bottom. And that'll be chips and dip. So anyway, I hope you everybody enjoys this video that I'm attempting to make for you. And anyways, my name's Dave. This is Schroedman's Shop, and thanks for watching.